Hey guys, I got something interesting for you today, and when I first listened to it, I was really surprised. So what we're going to do is we're going to mod our SM58 right here. No camera shots of the face today, a long story, but hey, it's all good. So just a standard SM58, I've just got a normal pop shield right here in front of me, and I'm probably 2 to 3 inches away from the microphone. What I have here is a modded cable. Now this cable has a resistor, a 680 ohm resistor, patched between pin 2 and 3, I believe. So the positive and the negative pin on the male end of this. Now that is to change the tone of the SM58. Now, I don't know if you've ever pulled a capsule off the grill off the SM58, and that'll change the tone again, and all of a sudden your highs come back the way it's designed. Okay, so what I was thinking about, I get challenged hugely with S's when I'm doing voiceovers and things like that. This is a dynamic microphone, so it's not as prominent as it is with my condenser, the Rode K2 that I've got, and I also want to try that as well. But at this particular time, I just wanted to see if this trick would actually be able to get me somewhere. So you're listening to the unmodded cable of the SM58 that's running right through my mixer over here. I'll give you a shot of that. And no EQ, no high pass filter, no nothing, straight into the door, and you guys can see that going up there. So in the state of fairness, what I wanted to do was actually put everything through the door and level match everything. Now I know doing this mod, you actually do get a diminishing decibel level, so instead of just hot plugging it in and hot plugging it out, just to make it fair, we'll put it all in. So there'll be 2 tracks. One will be the track that you're hearing now, and the other one will be the new one. And you tell me which one that you like. All right, so let's swap the patch over, and we'll see how we go. So the only difference we've got in the way we've got this set up is the new modded mic cable that's in between. So this is like a jumper cable. So it's got the 680 ohm resistor in there, and it's good to go. So when you actually hear the sound of this, to me there's a lot more clarity. There's a lot less bottom end. Well, the bottom end's tightened up is probably a better way of saying it. And I'm still the same distance from the mic. Even if I get in closer, it's not as boomy as we used to. Now, there is a little bit of a volume change. It may be 2 dB, but I'll get that sorted out and you guys will be hearing it. So as an A-B comparison. And what I'll do is I'll play you some of the old track and you can have a listen too. Hey guys, I got something interesting for you today. And when I first listened to it, I was really surprised. So I thought this was a really interesting way of looking at, without EQ, actually taming in the high end. And when I talk about S's and how I deliver my S's, I'm pretty lazy in that, and usually they just shoot through the meter, right through the roof. And I think this may be a little bit different from my ears so far, and you guys choose yourself how you do it. I've got a picture here of what we did and how I wired that in. Please forgive the one-eyed soldering. I've actually got a new soldering iron and it's just the bee's knees, but I'm doing it with one eye at the moment, so it's a little bit rough. Okay guys, a little bit of background to this. When these microphones were originally designed, they were designed to run under impedances close to 600 ohms. And normally today it can be anywhere between 1500 or 1000 to 2500 in our modern mixers, and that's just the modern standard. So when we actually increase the resistance, what we're actually doing is hopefully getting rid of some of that harshness from the microphone and something that's actually truer to form of what the microphone is actually capable of delivering, which we're not normally getting before at these higher situations that we are in the modern day world. So I think it's quite a cool little thing to play with. Mock yourself up a cable, call it a gizmo, whatever you do, and have a little play with it and see what microphones it works best on. I understand dynamics is really the key. I will try that on my Rode K2 and see how that goes under condenser situations. So that's after the power supply and before that gets fed back into the mixer. So we'll take a wee listen to that at some point. But I'm really looking forward to being able to put this to the test further and under longer situations. But I've heard already enough of wanting to be able to, hey, I'm going to keep this because I think this can be very useful. Imagine this on electric guitar cabinets with a SM57, similar designed microphone. and these microphones obviously designed to run under 600 ohms. The original resistor that I was looking for was actually 698. Well, this is the closest I could get, and it was 680. But take a look at the article link that I've got down below for recordingmag.com, and you'll be able to see some of the equations, some of the easy maths that you can do to match it up to the gear that you might be using and make it more specific. So I just grabbed what I could. There was 70 cents here for a bunch of 8, so if I screwed one up, then hey, it's all good. So why don't you guys go out and mod a cable and see what it does to your own microphone setup, and let us know how it goes. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll catch up with you again soon. If this is worthy of a subscription, hey, please hit the subscribe button. There's a little bell there beside it as well. If you hit that, you'll get a notification soon as a new video gets uploaded. And please give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch up with you guys again soon. Cheers.